Accurate local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, you know what? It's a very quiet start across the mid-state. In fact, in Lewistown right now, not a whole lot going on. You don't see a lot of cars. You don't see a whole lot of anything. Now, what you do see are temperatures that are just pretty darn cold outside. 37 degrees in Harrisburg alone. Throughout the mid-state, even colder than that. Loysville sitting at 28 still before the sun has risen. Many other places with temperatures that are at or below freezing. State College, the hot spot over here, 43. Definitely a chiller as you head out the door. Now, yesterday, we actually saw some improvement. 62 degrees for that high, 59 normally, and that's compared to 51 on Thursday, so we're trending in the right direction in terms of temperatures. For lows, we could still use some improvement, still well below that average for this time of year, and we're going to see not a whole lot of change throughout the day. 60 degrees once again in the afternoon, and you know, while that is good, you like to stay in the 60s in November. The real problem here is that you can't get much further than that because you don't get a lot of sunlight, and you're not getting a lot of sunlight because we have this gigantic blanket of cloud cover basically that is preventing any sunlight from reaching the surface and warming us up. And so throughout the day, as long as this cloud blanket remains, we're going to stay relatively cool. And that's unfortunate because we have a very large high pressure system situated over the southeast and east coast at this point. In fact, much of the United States under areas of high pressure, only one cold front. It's a very quiet pattern that we're seeing, which for us, you would hope would lead to some milder temperatures. Not necessarily the case. Now, I'm not saying 60 isn't pretty good, but you wish maybe it could be a little bit better. And with the return of cooler air, especially Thursday into Friday, again, you enjoy the temperatures while they last, especially when you have a rain chance in the forecast, which is the case. And by the time you get to about Tuesday into Wednesday, you're going to start to see some of these showers making their way on into the region. Now, this isn't a high impact rain chance by any stretch of the imagination, but it is something to consider and is worth watching. And of course, we'll keep you updated as we get through the next several days on timing and what those eventual impacts will be. But for the weekend, pretty decent. 60s, clocks turn back an hour overnight. Tuesday is voting day. That's probably going to be the best day of the week when we sit in the mid-60s. And then things cool down into the 50s as we get into Wednesday. That's our main rain chance. Things quieting down Thursday into Friday. Lows improving into the 50s by overnight Monday, staying in the 40s. So we're getting out of the 30s. I think that's a positive there. Kayla, I know you don't like the colder weather. And I think for me, the fact that I could probably go for a run this weekend and wear a t-shirt is probably the win for many outside. Definitely. And I'm liking Tuesday. We got partly sunny and 65. Right. So no excuse not to get out and vote. There you go. Take advantage. Exactly.